Good morning, this is Jack from Charting Markets Crypto, and this is the pre-market webinar for the morning of Friday, the 14th of November. My disclaimer, I do this for educational purposes only. I'm here to share my technical analysis with you. I hope you can take some what I'm doing and learn from it, transfer it to your own chance. I'm not here to issue trading signals. This is a video for paying subscribers at ccmcrypto.substack.com, and it's published on YouTube after a delay of 3 days. All right, great. Let's have a look. Yesterday, I was concerned that we were forming bear flags, and, well, they've played out. So, we have gone back, we've retested the lows, and we've made lower lows. We are breaking this rising support trend line, which I've been watching on Bitcoin, and opening up the next one down, which is currently at about the 83,000 area. Not saying we're going to hit that, but it becomes more likely now that we've broken this one. In terms of the weekly, the 50-week moving average, this is the 50-week moving average. This is a hard break below it, and this is a pretty strong indicator that we're going to make this target area in the 88.3 to 90k area, and that's what I'm expecting to see, and possibly more downside than that. On the daily chart, no current positive divergence. Obviously, we failed hard at the back test of the daily middle band, and we are stretching towards the 3SD lower band here, which I've got at 96.85, 91. It's not that uncommon for this to, well, it's pretty uncommon for that to be broken hard on equities, less common on crypto. 60-minute, no current positive divergence. We've gone through this possible bull flag wedge support, and obviously we are much of the way towards the target. I'm for the double top most of the way. So at this stage, I'm expecting it to reach that target. Looking at Solana, again, we have a lower low. Don't have an obvious big weekly MA here, but we reach the weekly lower band. We do have a tiny bit of positive divergence here on the RSI 14. I haven't marked it in yet, so we've got a possible daily buy signal brewing. We are hitting a potential support trend line soon, but really the sequence here, which is the breakdown from the head and shoulders, the back test of the neckline, a move down from there. Well, this is suggesting we may well be heading towards 95. We will see. I do have a support level that I'm watching on the way, and that is, of course, we've got an existing IHS which had broken up, and we've got that right shoulder low at 126.09. That only fails when we get to 126.08. So that's the level I'm watching from here. So, but we're down to under 140 now, and I think 95 is very much on the table. All right, on the hourly chart, we've got a very small amount of positive divergence here on the RSI 5 and the RSI 14. Haven't marked that in yet, but I'm probably going to mark that in for the charts when I post them today. All right, Ethereum. We are back below the main support level here. Now, obviously, this only really matters on a weekly close basis, but we're back below 3137.99, which is where the 50-week moving average is, and this is the main support level that I am watching. On the daily charts, tiny bit of positive divergence here on the RSI 14, but it's very weak. Again, we saw head and shoulders here, a breakdown, a back test of the neckline, and a fail. Have we made a lower low yet? Yeah, just about. But get much lower than this, and I think we're probably going to. Then we've got a very clear target at 2050. On the hourly chart, little bit of positive divergence here on the RSI 14. So we've got a possible 60-minute bicycle brewing. And actually, no, we haven't quite made this lower low here, but really at this stage, I'm expecting to. What's the takeaway here? Chances are we're going lower. What we're doing is we're confirming the break to the downside. The big and first target I'm looking for is this target range on the double top target range on Bitcoin at 88.3 to 90. And I think we're going to make it. Then what I'm watching for is, do we close the week below this weekly middle band? If we get there, then actually it's a pretty good chance we're going to. But I'm thinking we may not get to these lower targets until next week. We shall see. All right, great. Let's have a look. Oh, Zcash, I was asking about that. Someone was asking me about that the other day. I was saying that when something had gone up 1,000% in the relatively recent past, I wouldn't recommend it probably to anybody as a buy. This is actually doing pretty well today. We'll see how that goes, but this would really need to get down to the 200 area before I thought it was even worth a look. All right, great. In that case, let's have a quick look at questions. We have no questions, so everyone take care. That's a wrap, and I'll catch you guys on Monday morning. All right, everyone have a great weekend.